gonna do it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, already did. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it, already did.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second episode of TGIF Live, where every Friday feels like the anticipation of a major holiday, but the truth is, you're just in your living room wearing socks and sandals because fashion died in quarantine. Now, my name is Kristin Zafirova, and I'm your host for this evening, stepping into some pretty big shoes from last week. And by big shoes, of course, I mean the ones left by Nedialko Panayotov, the incredible, brilliant, show-stopping, breathtaking host of our last episode. But don't you worry, he's not gone, he's always right here as the producer of our little show, ensuring every episode is like a finely tuned guitar, mostly in tune, but occasionally hits a note that makes you go, Anyways, now tonight is all music, the thing we all turn to when we ran out of TV shows. But I'm not going to mansplain what music is to you, of course. I hope you all know who Dua Lipa is, hopefully, and what she's famous for. And if you don't, why? Where have you been? Now, music is the universal language, of course, except when we're trying to decipher what the heck Macarena is about. Because, you know what I mean. Every time we're singing, dancing to this catchy song, and one day you wake up and you realize that it's about some cheating woman whose boyfriend or husband or whatever got drafted by the army. Hey, Macarena. Anyways, now let's leave Macarena at our favorite bar, Bascule. We think it's good to get some insight from musical industry from an actual insider, which is our guest tonight, VYTHESS, which is a singer, producer who's navigating the treacherous roads in the musical industry in Groningen. Now, VYTHESS is not only an artist, she's a soon-to-be, hopefully, graduate of creating business here at this school, which is, I assume, where they teach you how to monetize your shower singing skills. But what do I know? I'm a first year. But in all seriousness, blending creativity with business acumen is no small feat. It's like trying to mix oil with water, or, for example, my cooking skills, which always result in smoke alarm being my most vocal critic. So without further ado, let's give a warm, very warm welcome to the incredibly talented, the future star of Groningen's musical scene, VYTHESS.
Switching rooms and changing clothes, taking on some different roads, letting anger out to tame it one more time, playing hide and seek inside my mind, walking slowly in the mind. You want so open, you barefoot, trying to balance all the burden, all the pain, getting brand new scars into your weight. Your doubts rubbing up to the night, but there are no fears if you open your eyes. So if you at peace with you, rest in your words, have a trust in your words. All you gotta be is you. 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 All you gotta be is
You, all you gotta be is you. All you gotta be is you. All you gotta be is. All you gotta be is.
Hi. Hi, it's very nice to see you. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Thank you for the invitation. And before we start, I have a very important question. Did the previous host write the compliments about him himself?
No comment.
Okay.
I cannot disclose that. So thank you for your awesome performance of your new song, All You Gotta Be. And of course, thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Can you explain to us what is the song about?
Well, I think the title says it more or less. So it's kind of a continuing from my previous EP where I was expressing my feelings during the pandemic. And I wanted to make a bit more brighter approach that one should take after a very sad period. Because yes, you might feel sad sometime, you might make mistakes, you might feel guilt, but unless you continue and forgive yourself and accept yourself, you cannot like move on, and then you become a better person for yourself and for the people around you. So this is a song about self-acceptance, more or less, about resilience, like getting through those hard moments that's gonna happen no matter what, no matter who you are. So I wanted to put some more positive vibes out there.
Okay, that's a great mindset. I love it. But do you write all your song yourself?
So I like to work in a team. So for this song, I worked also with Valentino Babat, who helps me with some other songs that I have released, and also on the production side with Denis Popstoyev, who works with some other Bulgarian artists like Dara Ekimova, and also on the mixing side, Dimitar Ganchev and Yulian Yanev on the mastering. But yeah, every time I have some maybe different people involved, but in general I really like teamwork because each person gives something from themselves, gives a different like artistic perspective. So I think it creates a lot of benefit for the project itself.
Okay, that's great. And where do you get your inspiration from? Like, is there a place, a person?
I think inspiration can come from everywhere. So as my favorite artist, The Quart, says, if you're stuck with your music and artistic project, you're stuck in life. So if you want to continue creating new ideas, you have to work on your life in a way that you experience new things, you work on yourself, again, on your self-acceptance and your self-improvement. And then you can find the inspiration on the way of doing that. So it can be people, it can be, again, places, as you said. It's just a feeling. I would say my music is a kind of journey of my life. So it's kind of expressing what I have been through chronologically, sort to say. So yeah, inspiration is everywhere.
Okay, that's amazing, actually. But how would you describe your genre?
I would say it's mainly pop with sometimes influences of R&B or hip hop, but I would say revolves around pop.
Okay, but where did it all start? Where does your passion for music come from?
I would say I've been singing since a kid, so then I naturally started to want to learn more, wanted to learn how to sing better, how to maybe write my own songs, how to produce, and then how to manage myself as an artist. So it was kind of a natural thing. And again, all of the people that I met along the way, all of the musicians that I met along the way contributed to that passion. And I would say maybe just performing and being able to resonate with the audience, bring your message across, continues to drive my passion. So yeah, it's a very natural thing.
Okay, and what can we expect from VYTHESS in the next 5 years?
Well, hopefully VYTHESS brings way more interesting projects, way more improved, because that is what my aim is, to just get better messages across, get better art. So I'm just trying to contribute as much as possible.
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you, of course, for coming here. I'm afraid that we have to wrap it up. But of course, it was so nice to meet you. And
Thank you very much again
I'm
for
glad,
the invitation.
I'm glad you were here today. And of course, thank you all for being here. This is the end of today's episode. I hope you liked it. I hope you had fun. I sure did. And of course, stream All You Gotta Be by VYTHESS. Thank you so much.